Okay, so hello and welcome to today, the day 29 of drifting. So we will also start with drifting today. We have some EK tracks that I want to try. So mostly mountain passes that I will have to learn. As you might, if you know me, you know this will be painful. Okay, so let's begin. And then we'll see where we go from there. I still have a few games to try. I still have Resident Evil to finish. So let's see. Guess we'll take this card for the entire time. And yeah, we have a few EK here, so let's start with the first one and then move up. And ask myself which one. Now we will see which one. So we will do uphill. Okay. Let's see if we do like this and we'll take real how good or how bad it is. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I forgot. There we go. Tires okay. I just give it a bit more fuel. The fuel is okay. Just the only thing is, as usual, we switch off damage and we switch off the fuel rate. I know, I always forget that part. Let's go back. So everything goes through one. Better. Now I hear it better too. Okay, so no. Forgot. Did I have to change everything back? So damage 0, fuel 0. That's how loud my voice is. Let's go like this. Everything else should be okay. I'm not really young. I look younger than I am. But yeah, thank you. Good I didn't shave, else it would be even worse. So let's see. Don't like that it's white, but hey, let's see. Oof. Yeah, it's the first time. Oh, maybe still a bit loud. Yeah, it's still a bit loud. Let me restart it afterwards. Yeah, it's still the first time I try this track, so be gentle with me. 8. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's go. Oof. Maybe I should change the... Yeah, maybe I'll change it for the second brake. I'll change the gearing a little bit and go to 60-70% of the horsepower. Maybe starting with 800 horsepower on a track that you don't know is not the best idea. Ta 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 ta. Yeah. That's the only thing with drifting that is a little bit hard. It's sometimes hard to keep it at a leisurely pace. Especially with these competition cars. Of course. Okay, sorry, that was my daily kick someone, kick a bot on kick. Maybe I should take care of what I'm doing. But yeah, I feel like with the 70% or even 60% and a little bit of a different gear ratio would be better. Especially because I have a lot of tracks, new tracks that I will try today, so. Also not the easiest track to start with today. The other thing I'm asking myself is, those are competition tires. Who tells me that they are even made to last the whole mountain? Because I feel like I hear some metal sounds. Oh. Let's maybe try to also include the tires into the don't wear out, because in the end, I don't know if you guys heard, but I heard like same as if it's the tires we were going. So what did we say? Make the gearing small, a little taller. Okay, go to about 60% and let's try again. Oh. Ja. Ah. Ah. Oops, am I going the wrong way? Yeah. Ah, too close. Ah, too much panic. Okay. Right. Okay, so just one small announcement that I think tomorrow will be the 30th drifting day. So after that, I will be doing drifting maybe 3 times a week. And the other times I will be doing some no hussy because I also want to get better at no hussy. And also sometimes maybe, especially during weekends, I will concentrate. Sometimes maybe Sunday or something, concentrate more on other games also to be able to finish other games and also play other games. So it will mainly still be a car channel, but like I saw, the beginnings were RPGs and so on. And I also will continue to sometimes have RPGs and roguelite games and a little bit of everything. Since when I go on vacation, I also take you guys with me on vacation. So yeah, I will be doing a community node and also a video to explain everything. I want to get to the point where I'm really good at drifting and I can drift whatever I want with the angles I want. But I feel like doing it every day. I notice that some days I simply have a little bit of a lapsus and get worse. And I have to say the drifting community is a great community. That was no punishment for everything that I said. This corner here. Like yesterday, I noticed after drifting and so on, I started to be a bit tired. Oops, when I went into Resident Evil. And I've always been a full-on gamer, so never good. Especially not when they started to have Souls-like games. The other point is also I wish I could drift in Forza, but yeah, I can't play Forza while they have the shadow box, so let's hope that the next Nvidia drivers or maybe next Microsoft updates help. I have been clearing the cache nearly every day and trying it out. To no avail. But I might move to BeamMG sometimes, and yeah. Also to drift there and keep Assetto all the time, or at least one day a week. For drifting, of course. If I do know Hassi, it's Assetto anyway. And no Hassi will not be no Hassi drifting because, yeah, I'm already happy. Ah. Okay, now let's try to concentrate and make a clean run-ish run. So, more or less try not to crash in that one corner. That little curve that I always fly out of. Oh, my manji problem. Oh, but at least I got this one because of the manji problem. When I have the gearing this way, the fourth gear is my new third gear. Took me so long to start to be able to drift in the third gear. Says he before he crashes, of course. For people who watch me a bit longer, no. Positive affirmation is the worst thing you can do to me. That's my usual German phrase, das war zu viel des Guten. Oh. Da. Ah, I knew it. Okay. I think we will do this to the gearing and see how it goes. Ah. Ooh, I tried it, but I failed. Yeah, okay. That's the moment I changed the track just for a second because I know how it goes. I had the same problem. With Fujimi Kaido, and if I push, when I start to lose a little bit too much, if I push through it, I'll start to drift like an idiot just because my body loses interest, even if I still feel interested in it. Tire wear. Let's put tire wear 10%, so at least we are sure that we get up nice and safely. So that's where we go. Oops, okay. Ah, Manji is my enemy. Too close. Ah. I also have a problem with the quick entrance. Okay, this track here is really interesting for me because it has everything that I hate. Long straights, long corners, and then move into small ones. So I'm stuck. Yeah. I know, I noticed, damn it. Yeah. Okay. I have to keep this track in the back of my head. Akina Lake. Okay, let's try. Hey. Uphill, downhill. Yeah, let's see the difference. But I feel like the difference is negligible. Hey, maybe this one here we can simply drive. Let's see. Okay, now let's let's keep the car from being destroyed. The fuel we don't care, but okay. And the tire were low, so we don't burn to the tires in 4 corners. Oh. Look. Okay, this one here will be fun. I have to not let the accelerator go like this. The throttle. Because I'm a throttle. No. Yeah, I don't trust myself. No. Oh, yeah, this is about the worst nightmare I have right now. Elongated corners, try to hold the drift for a long time at a high speed. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot control the drift like that at all. Yeah, I know. The problem is I got too much speed. Ah! Okay, this one here is really not for me, this track right now. I don't know. I like that he has uphill, and downhill, and it's all just one flat spot. Okay, no, forgot about this one. Let's continue with... real uphill. Okay. This should work better. Oh, I misunderstood you. Yeah, that's my problem, that... I have to start to learn to drift a bit on higher gears. I forgot to switch something on. And maybe also go back to a little bit less brake pressure. I don't want to manji. Come on, give me a corner. Ooh. This one is way too straight too. Oh, corner, yay! My fault. It's kind of funny. The one thing I said is that I want something with a lot more corners and not that many straights. And the next thing I got is... Okay, forgot about that one. Yeah, no. Interesting. Let's try this one. Outbound, inbound, free roam. Let's try. Nagao I already did a few times. I think that's the first one that I had from this pack. So that one I know a little bit. That would be unfair to say that I never tried that one. That's why I went to the EK pack, because I kind of like Nagao. Or I simply just don't manji and just drive straight and just do the corners. But the cars are really hard to not drift, especially these ones. I'm having the same thing as I had with Fujimi Kaido last time. As soon as I start to get into my head, I start to fuck up stuff that I know. Okay, let's go. Let's go with 70. Let's go, come on. It's the... Well, if you the one that you want to buy, Moza R3. But this one here is the Logitech one. Simply with Moza you have a lot more years of experience with direct drives and you know that their drivers are solid and everything. That they know what they are doing. Compared to VD that did their very first, I think it's their very first ones, or the second ones that are direct drive. And of course with Moza, you have something that I missed with this one here. You have a good ecosystem, you can buy a lot of different wheels, rims and so on. Thank you. Made me think about something else, so I drifted well for a few meters. I wasn't in my head. And if you look also, the Moza is 3.9 Newton meters, so that's not really... They could have called it a 4 and get away with it. I was thinking about the VD9, or which one is it? But then yeah, I decided to go with Logitech. Already just because I really didn't like the look of their wheels, their rims and how the buttons were set up and so on. One thing that I'm not too happy about with this wheel either, but they look better. Yeah. They went a bit the way of Fanatec, but Fanatec did it a little bit better because you don't have to have any cut-ins in the wheel. But this one here, because you have a fixed button box and the button box cuts into the wheel, you are a little bit limited to how many buttons you can have. And yeah, if you don't like me, sometimes you don't like those rotaries on the bottom because you hit them while drifting and you change your turbo, or worst, I had my traction control before I had the button box. So you start to switch on your traction control mid-drift. That wasn't nice. Yeah, now in the end it started to work. Yay. I hope I could help. So essentially, yeah, Moza, you start to buy rims, you start to feel good about the rims. As soon as you have a little bit of money, you can buy nicer pedals, no problem at all. You can buy a higher meter bass, a stronger bass, and everything will work with everything, so yeah. I survived 14 years with it, nearly 14 years with a Thrustmaster TX, so I thought, yeah, I will not buy a new bass or anything, and usually the standard wheels are okay for me, the rims. So, yeah. But now that I see how it feels, and that sometimes I want to go a bit higher as soon as I have a new cockpit, I feel a little bit stupid. Because they have a Momo wheel, but the Momo wheel is really, really bad. Unless they fix it. It has a lot of give. So I'm happy I saw reviews before I bought it. And because they are partnered with, well, Logitech, because they are partnered with McLaren, you will get a lot of overpriced accessories just because there is McLaren on it, written on it. And that is also a little bit the irony. They are partnered with McLaren Formula 1 team, but the ecosystem doesn't let you have enough buttons to really drive a Formula 1 car. Where you can change brake bias, motor config, everything, and you only have two rotaries here with some buttons. no. Apparently I don't like this course as I like to hit it against walls. Okay. Let's try the next one and then I'll think. Yeah, we are over an hour already again. Maybe. It's stupid that Nagao doesn't have the EK name under it. It looks good here on the top, but somehow here in the bottom. I'll try to avoid doing manji, or if I manji, I manji at slow speeds. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel, as usual. And if you like what you see, don't forget to leave a like or subscribe or leave a dislike if you don't like what you see or don't like my voice. I promise I will only sit in the corner and cry once. I don't know why. Sometimes I have a really some of the tracks have really big problems with their realistics road. Okay. No, I didn't even touch it. And that's the thing I said before, that I have a little bit of a problem with those rotaries that you will have that are stuck on every wheel that you buy and every wheel that you buy for the Logitech environment. This one here looks interesting to learn. Gives me a little bit of Southeast Asia vibes. Why go around the mountain if we can simply go up the mountain? Okay, oops. So that one is so cars have a place to crash. okay. This one you go so straight up that it's better to have the 800 horsepower than lower your turbo. Even with the gear ratio change. The one thing also with the could even save water contacts already, but I can't find the water right now. Every time I drive in Thailand or something like that, I always feel like, oh my god, if a wheel goes into there, bye car. Here at least I can put a wheel in. I don't feel too bad. I just lose my drift instead of having to get towed and the rental company not being happy with me. Me and the handling of the car. It's infuriating sometimes. Oh, it's also the first time I do this track, so I have no clue how the corners are, because I can't really concentrate on the map in front of me. If it would be a race, it would be one thing, but ha-ta-ta. Not well drifting, let's put it that way. Ach, Gott schön. I need more than 2 times, I think, to learn this track. Or 10 times. Ah. Nagao went pretty quickly. Is this one where I crash, or is this one where... Okay. That's also the thing. If I did everything in the second gear, our ears would bleed, but I would be able to make it. But I kind of want to challenge myself now. We are close to the last day of the 30-day challenge, and then afterwards, like I said, I might dial back a little bit, not drift every time I come online. Let me change one thing. I know I'm dying in the background. Okay. I put the brake force a bit down. I feel like maybe it was a bit too high up. No, let's face it.